Drunkenly Educated is a show where we answer all of your science questions. We are always drunk on this show, so don't take anything we say or do as fact or opinion. We're just graduate students who decided to start a podcast to pay off our student loans. It's for fun. Now relax, grab a drink, and listen responsibly.
If you're drunk and sad and feeling dumb, listen to our podcast and maybe you'll get some, because your problem likely stems from a lack of sexual experiences, and we want you to be smart but also fulfilled in every aspect of your life.
I really like the end where you just cough into the mic.
And on that note, hi.
Hi.
I'm Kate.
You're just Kate?
I'm Kate Sabo, because apparently you need my last name so you can stalk me online, but that's fine.
Yeah, she's at Katie Potato on everything?
That is not true whatsoever. At Kate the Bitch 1, as in the number 1 on Twitter, and at Caitlin Sabo on Instagram.
My name is Carl. I'm using a handle this time just so you don't know who I am.
That's good.
Yeah.
Love that.
No, my name is Anthony Theodore Acuna.
Is that really your middle name?
You'll never know.
Awesome!
Cool.
Welcome to Drunkenly Educated.
Hi, this is the second time we're recording this episode. Why, Kate?
Because I was an idiot and I got really freaking plastered. But you know, we're here now on a Tuesday, drinking on a Tuesday, feeling unstable. But that's a whole other thing.
Yeah, she got really drunk, fell asleep on the couch, and started singing German songs about unicorns and penises.
German copy music. We love it. That's where I go immediately.
It's called Einhorn
It's unicorn.
by DJ Mill.
So listen to that if you have the chance.
Or you could just look on our Twitter and see Kate singing it right now.
It's on Twitter.
It will be.
I would like to die. But you know, have fun with that.
It's just 5 seconds if you go, Einhorn.
Yeah. That checks out.
It's okay. It's not the weirdest thing you did that night.
I don't even want to know, and neither do they. So, do you have any science news for this week?
I did. Yes, I do. It's Nobel Prize season.
Who's getting the Nobel Prize this year?
A bunch of old dudes that I don't know.
Of course. Are they white?
Oh, yeah.
That checks out.
Well, at least the physics and the biomedical ones are white. As of now, we do not know the chemistry scientists. I mean, the Nobel Prize is interesting, but like...
I would like to know, why do people want Nobel Prizes so much? Is it just because like people like to win prizes, like the Emmys, or the Oscars, or the Tonys, or the Grammys?
Do you know any other award shows?
Those are all of them. MTV Music Awards, Nickelodeon Kids' Choice Awards.
That's the main one I want to win. I want to get slimed. Hear that, Nickelodeon? Slime me.
You could just do that on your own time.
Yeah.
Moving on.
Yeah.
Nobel Prizes. Why do people want them?
It's just recognition. You get a good amount of money. And you get treated like a fucking rock star in Sweden for a solid month.
That's cool. And you would know this because you're PI.
Oh no, I met a Nobel laureate, and I had the honor of talking to him. Dr. Grubbs, creator of the Grubbs reagent for organic chemistry. He won the Nobel Prize a few years back, and he was the one time I had the grace of having a meal with him. I just asked him like, what's getting a Nobel Prize like? Funny story about that. When he found out, like right now, all the Nobel Prize winners are getting calls by the committee saying they won the Nobel Prize. For Grubbs, they could not get a hold of him. So they called his friend, who's also a scientist. So they called him up saying that they were Nobel Prize winner, like saying that they were in the Nobel Prize committee, and he thought he won.
Oh, that's so sad.
Then they're like, nope, is your friend Dr. Grubbs there? And he's like, yeah, here. So yeah, that happened.
That's a big old bummer.
Yeah, but apparently you get to bring nine people to Sweden, and they pay for.
Is that where they do the Nobel Prize stuff?
Yeah.
Oh.
You meet the king and queen. You go through like.
I just read something on Daily Mail about them. They kicked like a bunch of people out of the royal family so that taxpayers would get tax breaks.
Oh, that's
cool. Pretty cool.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So I guess they won't meet as many people.
They were all children.
Oh. I guess there goes the royal family.
There's still like 2 left. I don't know.
I would love to see that.
The monarchy is outdated.
Yes, it is. So yeah, they get to chill with the king and queen of Sweden. They have a nice award ceremony.
That's real fucking cool, actually.
They get interviewed by many people. They're basically just celebrities for a solid month. Get super drunk everywhere. Not really much else comes from it. You get some money, but not as much as like other grants. It's just like a big thing to say, like, oh, you helped the world.
Yeah, I feel like there's a lot of renown that just comes from you having a Nobel Prize.
Yeah, I think the medical bio people, they won theirs for like finding out how cells detect water. Yeah.
Why do we need to know that?
Well, cells prefer moist conditions. It's why we need water.
Oh.
Yeah.
That is very important, actually.
Well, do you have science news?
I do. It's not really, like, super applicable. I just kind of picked the one thing that I saw that was kind of interesting. Apparently, in psychology news, does that count as science? I feel like it does.
I don't know.
Social media by itself doesn't make teens anxious or unhappy.
No, it's their peers.
Yeah, it's like cyberbullying.
Yeah.
Which is interesting because people are so quick to be like, oh, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. Maybe not Facebook for teens, but like that's what's making our kids depressed. No, it's actually other kids. Like since the beginning of time, people bullying other people makes other people feel sad. So yeah, let's end cyberbullying by nuking the entire Earth.
Oh. You just want to start anew.
Yes, God in the flood.
You want to pull a full on Thanos, but with everyone.
Snap. No, I'm kidding. Just like don't bully people. That's like.
And also,
message.
don't care so much about what your friends think.
That's kind of human
of
you.
Yeah,
that's literally the least human sentence I've ever heard you say. People care about what other people think.
I guess,
and that's okay. But also, like, people just should be nice.
I mean, I only have like 3 people whose like opinion I actually care about. But those 3 people hold my entire soul in their hand.
Can I guess? Your mother, your girlfriend. Jesus Christ, our Lord and Savior.
You got 2.
Okay. There's a 3rd.
I don't know.
Okay, just like imagine.
I'm not gonna say it because they all have too much power.
Your sister. Okay. Sorry, sister.
I'm not gonna tell you because then they'll know they have too much power. I'm not gonna give you that much power.
That's fine. I shouldn't have any power ever.
Yeah, no.
I abuse it viciously.
Yeah, I've seen UTA. It is terrifying.
Yeet! Anyway, do we have science questions?
Yeah, we have science questions, but we're gonna take a slight break because my 2 very loud and obnoxious roommates, although also kind of cute roommates, are here.
Alrighty, so we have gone a very long time with our pause, but hey, getting back to the good stuff. I'm going to ask you a question. You ready for this?
I'm ready for the question.
Anonymous asked, how do I gain a favorable genetic mutation? Do you think this will be possible in the future through genetic engineering? What can I do to gain a favorable genetic mutation in this current time, though? I want either to enhance my running speed or enhance my physical strength. Side note, this person is from either the UK or somewhere that is like run by the UK because they spell favorable with a U.
Okay, so this Brit is just trying to basically get superpowers?
Yep, sounds like it.
The short answer is you can't. That's not how quick mutation works.
Wait, did you say you can't?
You can't. Can you?
You continue talking, I will follow up.
No, I want to. Okay.
Just keep talking.
Pretty sure you can't. That's not how mutation works. Like, to gain a favorable mutation, to run faster, leap higher, be stronger, and be smarter. Those are all muscles you could train, but those are not mutations that you could pass to your offspring. I mean, you could do some genetic makeuping. That takes money and time. Or you could go full radioactive, spend a weekend in Chernobyl.
Or go to that lake that's been all over Instagram recently, the really pretty blue one that's actually full of toxic chemicals.
Yeah, or go to Japan for a little bit.
Because we fucked that one up.
I wasn't talking about World War II. I was talking about the nuclear power plant that was leaking because of the tsunami they had a few years back.
Yeah, that's unfortunate as well.
But yes, we also fucked that one up. I mean, there's many ways. Radioactive spider, lightning with chemicals, be an alien, watch your parents die in an alley. Those are just general ways to get superpowers. Be rich. I'd do it, being rich.
The way that my mind immediately went was gene therapy. So, like, you can infect yourself with a virus that has a mutation that you want, and then it'll, like, change your genes, you know? But I don't know if that's, like, hereditary.
You would have to inject it directly.
Like, it would have to change the genome in your reproductive cells, right?
Yeah.
In order for it to be passed down. And I don't know how that works. But theoretically, you could, like, do something where your red blood cells have the capacity to carry more oxygen. And that might make you be able to run faster because you get less lactic acid built up. You know, metabolic biochemistry over here.
You can also just do that with, like, blood doping.
That's true. But what if you had these genetic mutations and then also blood doped crazy fast?
So wait, with this genetic therapy, I could give my offspring a genetic mutation by doing the whole cloning replication thing?
I do not know.
If I inject the virus into my reproductive organ...
Like your dick?
If I stab my balls with viruses, will I be able to get a superior offspring? I feel like it would be it would be easier for like the females because their gametes. Their gametes are there since birth. For guys, freaking our stuff gets swapped out every couple hours.
I don't know how reproduction works because that's not something that I'm interested in.
You don't know how babies are made?
Nope. Fuck you. Of course I do.
Well, it all starts with a man and a woman.
What if we went to the next question?
No, play with me in the space.
Why do we need to know the boiling point of blood?
Is Eddie who asked that?
Oh, anonymous. Because obviously you would like to be anonymous while asking this type of question.
Because the only reason I would want to know the boiling point of blood is when I would like to extract the iron out of it so I can make a sword from the iron from the blood of my enemies. I mean, there's no necessary need. It should be a little bit above 100.
So apparently the boiling point of blood is around the temperature of the boiling point of water, which makes sense because I feel like blood is like a lot of water. You would need to know the boiling point of blood. People like to know everything about everything, right? Yeah. Like we know the boiling point of a lot of things that really, when do people ever use these things?
Other than water? Don't we?
Yeah. I don't know. But the fact that we know these things are pretty cool. Just for knowledge's sake, when you're solving general chemistry homework problems, sometimes you need to know these things.
That's the only time you need to know it. Or you're making drugs.
That's true. Could be applicable in drug manufacturing. Also, if you're a fucking psychopath and you just want to boil someone. Like, yes, boiling point of blood. I don't know how you would boil someone's blood without just also boiling them.
You could remove the blood.
That's true. But this is turning into like some sort of Dexter shit. So
that's what we're about. It's the spooky month.
About cannibalism. Oh, it is Halloween. It's Halloween. So
spooky month where all the skeletons come out and they don't have blood, so they need blood.
Spooky, scary skeletons and shivers down your spine. We should go to Disneyland.
I'm down.
I don't have any money.
Yes, you do.
That's not true. We put it all the way into savings, and then also I'm paying off student loans because college isn't worth anything. So
I mean, there's lots of love, wait, why did the blood bring up Disneyland?
Oh, because we went from blood to Dexter to spooky to Disneyland. Because Spooky Scary Skeletons is the song they play on the Haunted Mansion ride. Which, coincidentally, I always get stuck on whenever I'm there. And it's usually on the part where you're going down backwards down the hill, so I end up lying on my back looking up at the ceiling that's covered in bats. But that's not an anomaly for me.
What?
What's the next question? Spooky, scary skeletons send shivers down your spine. I don't know the rest of the words, but the skeletons pop out of the ground from the gravestones and they eat you.
Billy asks, do you think there was any sort of monkey business aboard the original Apollo moon flight? Over brandy, some of my scholarly friends and I were discussing the possibilities and probabilities. The general consensus was that there was cuddling and hand-holding amongst the astronauts. Some suggested that forcible sodomy most likely occurred on the way to the moon and twice on the return trip. This sounds a bit too outlandish, though I'm certain they played with themselves in front of each other. What do you think went on?
There was definitely fucking on that flight.
Oh, no. I think the moment people were able I could be naked in space, they immediately thought, how do we have sex in space? I mean, everyone wants to be the first.
To have sex in space?
To have sex anywhere!
Does it make you sad knowing that you will never be the first person to have sex in space?
A little bit.
Yeah.
That's why I'm going to try to go to a different planet. Like maybe a comet or something and have sex on that.
Yeah. Those are always moving. So there's always a new one coming by. So what if you were the first person to have sex on Halley's Comet?
I was just thinking that.
That'd be pretty cool.
Isn't it an ice comet though?
I'm pretty sure.
It sounds cold.
Real fucking cold. That won't do good things for you.
No.
So maybe pick up
everything,
hot comet.
Yeah, everything shrinks in the cold.
Have sex on the sun.
Yes! Everything's all loose and sweaty and not sticky. But it's all good.
Also on fire.
Okay, what is the best planetary place to have sex?
Venus. Goddess of love.
It rains diamonds there.
Girls love sparkly shit.
I was thinking of nope, not gonna say that joke.
I don't want to hear your joke.
Yeah, you don't. It's
Is it offensive to women?
No, it is I was gonna say the planet that is literally named after a human body part.
Uranus.
There you go.
I can do comedy.
You can.
You know what?
What?
All those comedians out there that are racist, they really don't need to be racist, because there's plenty of good Uranus jokes out there. Just saying.
This is the peak of comedy. We said Uranus.
Yes.
You can stop watching the rest of the podcast. We peaked here.
It ends now.
Yeah, this is our greatest moment.
It will literally never get better than this, so don't hold your breath. Or maybe do if you're into that shit.
Kiki. Or maybe have someone else choke you out.
He went too far.
I did. I can't go back.
You cannot.
Only way forward. So, more into choking.
That's the wrong way!
Can't go back!
So, yes, there was definitely monkey business on the Apollo, was it 11 or 12? 11 flight. Neil Armstrong, not Lance Armstrong. That's the guy who did blood doping, as we talked about earlier, and got his many, many titles stripped from him. Sorry, Lance.
He also lost the ball.
Yes, he only has one testicle, which is very interesting. But anyway, Neil Armstrong and not Bill Gates, who was the other guy on the Apollo 11 flight.
Buzz Aldrin. I don't know how I got those two people mixed up, but Buzz and Neil, they had some fun. Also, Buzz Lightyear, that's a fun thing. Have you seen all of the Toy Story movies? Yeah.
I haven't seen 4.
You don't need to. You do need to.
Do I?
Yeah, they'll cry. They're not the same crying as number 3.
3 was bad. I cried a lot.
3 is a depressing, my soul's being crushed 3.
But that's how I feel constantly.
4 is oh, my childhood is ending kind of thing.
You're 24 years old.
You could be a child still.
That's bad.
What's wrong?
Grow up.
I am. I'm in grad school.
So am I, but I'm also 21 and still a child.
You don't have to grow up.
Can I go to Neverland? I thought about being Peter Pan for Halloween.
You'd be good Peter Pan.
I really would. I don't want to sound like a douchebag by saying this, but I have pretty strong fairy vibes.
It's the ears.
It's the ears.
Okay, so aside from this question, the guys on Apollo 11 might not have done anything, but what about that International Space Station going on up there?
Oh, yeah. People... Actually, that's not true.
There has been couples up there.
Have there?
There have been several couples up there.
That's adorable. Can you imagine going into space with your significant other?
Yes.
My number one dream, I've been saying this for the past 5 years, but so far it hasn't happened yet. My dream is to be shot off into space. Not even in a spaceship or anything, just in a kind of capsule that's going really, really fast. So it's small, so it moves faster, right? Because less mass. So yeah. and I'm just hurtling through space, and it's just me alone, and like I hurtle past all the planets, and there's no hope of me coming back. I just keep going. That's the dream.
Do you need a hug? Do you want to talk? Because I know you don't want to, but I feel like I should say it. But I also know you really don't want to.
Would it make you feel better if I gave you a fist bump?
I just think when you do that, I just feel you dissociating more from our friendship.
From our friendship?
Yeah.
It's not from our friendship. It's from reality.
Oh.
But I have come up with a new meditation to get me back down to earth. I wrote a poem about it. Maybe I'll let you read it one day.
Please. Just give me 5.
5 poems?
Yeah, I know you have more.
That's a lot.
I know you have more.
I do.
Give me 5 of your poems. I will never ask again.
That's not something that I'm willing to do.
We were friends.
We are friends. We're friends enough so that I don't want you to read my poetry. So.
No, they're definitely fucking on the International Space Station. I just want to put that out there. There's definitely SpaceX going on.
If there's a will, there's a way.
We're just space babies yet.
I'm pretty sure that Will Smith has played in a space movie.
Several.
You think?
Yeah, Independence Day.
Ooh, okay. I couldn't think of any. I'm really bad with actors in movies. I'm just saying, where there's a will, there's a way. That was whenever
Will Smith has done everything.
Will Smith has done everything. Has he played the president yet?
No.
I feel like Denzel Washington usually plays president.
I feel like Will Smith needs at least 5 more years before he could play the president.
Are you kidding me? Because of age or just because of like he needs more experience?
He can't do those sort of movies yet.
Why not?
He doesn't have like the maturity. Not maturity. Because he has played in very mature roles.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, I guess wisdom about it.
He doesn't have the wisdom of a president? You don't need wisdom to be a president. We literally have a carrot as a president right now.
He doesn't give off...
I miss Obama. I kind of understand what you're saying.
He doesn't give off Morgan Freeman vibes.
Morgan Freeman has definitely played a president before. Yeah. Those weren't words.
We all knew what you said.
Yes, because...
if this was a video media, I would have to do so many subtitles for you.
Yeah. You can't do subtitles on a podcast.
No. Unless I could input things into your mind, which I'm working on.
Don't like that, but okay.
Why?
I don't like things inside of me. Needles, stints. What else? Food.
Dick.
That too. Don't like people touching me.
Frankie likes provolone asks, can I be friends with the ghost in my basement, or should I exorcise it? The ghost doesn't hurt people, but it messes with the lights. It would be pretty easy for me to remove the ghost from my home, because I have a good spell book, but the ghost has lived here longer than I have been alive, so I'd feel bad about it. Should I try to befriend the ghost? The previous owner of this home didn't like the ghost, but never tried to remove it. Should Frankie be friends with the ghost?
Yes. Wait, did you say it was benevolent?
Yeah, it just messes with the lights a bit.
Okay, that's fine. I have a friend who I actually don't know where I stand on like ghosts and shit. Because I don't think I really believe in them, but also like I understand that some people feel like ghosts are real, which is fine. I don't want to invalidate anyone's experience ever. I have a friend who gets haunted a shit ton. She hears voices, lights turn off, things happen around her that she like can't really explain. And so, fine, awesome. She's just really susceptible to paranormal activity.
Or slightly schizophrenic?
No. Like, other people have witnessed it around her.
Okay.
Which is cool. That has never happened to me, because I'm also really just, like, oblivious to everything that's happening around me. But, like, that shit happens to her. I think she would enjoy being friends with whoever is, like, haunting her.
Yeah, they have friendly ghosts.
Yeah,
like
Casper.
Casper and... the Boo Brothers. Those are the only 2 friendly ghosts. I've had a few ghost experiences. I'm not saying I'm
Have you really?
Yeah, I actually have. I used to work at the good old Knott's Berry Farm, the amusement park where too many people have died to have the place stay open, but somehow it's still open.
Knott's Berry Farm is the only amusement park that I've ever gotten like seriously sick at.
Did you eat the food?
Maybe.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Yeah.
Continue. Yeah, I worked in the games department, so I took people's money to have them play Impossible Carnival games.
Yep. Are they really rigged?
Some of them are.
Okay.
I learned a lot of tricks, so I could do a lot of them. Yeah, I'd see like boxes, just like a huge stacks of boxes, and like the middle one would just jet out from the side. I'd be walking, and like there would be a girl on the top of the Ferris wheel past closing hours, just stuck at the top, and then like I would leave and like go back and try to get people, and then she's like try to get help her, and she's gone, or like
Spoiler alert, that girl was me.
oh, did you die? Are you a ghost? That would explain my only friend in college is a ghost.
Not your only friend. You have other people.
Yeah.
Do you really?
Yeah, I do. Huh?
What?
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 Did you say you'll kill them?
No. Did not say that.
I don't believe you. I can hear. I record I edit the video so I know what you say.
Okay, hold on. Give me a second. I have something to tell you.
Okay. I'm waiting in anticipation. And so is all of our 4 fans.
This is more for you. And so I told you that there was a blackout.
Yeah.
Humboldt State University, all classes and campus events are canceled until the power returns. So the outage is hitting 800,000 people in California, just by estimates right now.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, big old outage. So if you live in California, you will not listen to this by any sense of time.
I mean, we still have to do like 2 more episodes.
That's true. Anyway, so power outages, that's fun. Hopefully we don't listen back to this in like a couple days or weeks and think, wow, we were informed then, but now 800,000 people are dead.
They're not all gonna die.
400,000 people are dead.
That's like half of
Another question?
Why? We're still talking about the ghosts.
Oh, the ghosts. Right. Yeah, don't think I believe in ghosts, but cool that you've had ghost experiences.
I don't know if they're ghost experiences. There's weird shit that happens to me.
Consider the following.
You said something. You said consider the following. You thought something would come, but it didn't.
It didn't.
It didn't.
Nope. I just wanted you to consider the
You just had the blankest face ever.
Sometimes all the spirit leaves me. Is it still being haunted if the spirit leaves you?
Yes.
What if your soul just dissipates from your body? Are you being reverse haunted?
What if we're all being like possessed but by ourselves?
That is an interesting concept. That leads us to what happens to our souls when we die?
You can't ask another question to avoid my question.
What did you say? What if we're all being haunted?
Yeah, by ourselves.
By ourselves. Well, that would explain the deep sense of self-loathing. But anything's funny if you add the but afterwards.
No, and I could get a soundboard. I could just put that in. You don't have to go. See, I just put it in.
But it's less fun if you use artificial things. We want everything to be natural, which is why you guys should go plastic free. Have you ever used a shampoo bar before? It's fucking awesome. It's like soap for your head.
Shampoo bottle?
Shampoo bar. Like a bar of shampoo, so that you're not using a plastic bottle, because no plastic that has ever been created has ever biodegraded, ever. So everything that we use just ends up in either the oceans or landfills, fills, and we're fucking the earth. Literally, like, just taking the earth by its hips and just, like, fucking it. Sorry, Earth. We love you, or I love you. Everyone else doesn't, because they're still using fucking shampoo in plastic bottles. I'm fine.
You get that out? That came out of nowhere.
No, it didn't.
A little bit. The shampoo part did.
I'm pretty sure there was a train of thought that led to that, but it might have all just been in my head.
It kind of was.
Okay, well, my point still stands. Switch to shampoo bars, or conditioner bars, or lotion bars, or just anything that doesn't have anything to do with plastic. Also, bring your own cup to coffee shops. Don't use Ziploc bags. Don't use saran wrap. There are bowl covers and shit for that. What else? Recycle, but also just don't use plastic. You can make ethical choices, buy in bulk.
Go to Costco.
Go to Costco, but don't buy anything that's in fucking plastic. Like their croissants, you might think that it's wise to buy a 12-pack of croissants, but that plastic shit is a lot.
Take the croissants out, put them in a bag, and just leave with them. You got free croissants.
Well, that's fun. Or you could support local bakeries. They usually don't give you plastic bags. You can also bring your own bag.
Or bake yourself. Or find a friend.
Bake yourself.
Find a friend.
Who bakes you cookies and brings them over so that you still like them?
Yes.
Yes.
Is that what you do?
No.
You don't have to make me cookies to make me like you. It helps. But you don't have to.
That's adorable.
Hey, Kate.
What's up?
Roy wants to know, why do people hate nuclear energy? It is the most clean form of energy we have right now, and we barely use it. Green energy is good. Are people just paranoid about it? Coal plants are so much worse.
Yeah. Big yawn. So.
Yeah, it's because we're boring.
We're not boring. I'm just perpetually tired, even though I took a 2-hour nap today.
Yeah, because we're grad students and we're stressed out of our minds and can't sleep on a normal schedule.
That's not true. I literally will not put anything ahead of sleep. Anything at all.
That's good. You're better than most students in the world.
But also, maybe it'd be better if I put school ahead of sleep. This is not the question.
No, you don't have to. You got to grad school. You're fine.
That's just because... do you ever think about the fact that you'd probably be so much smarter if you studied? Do you study?
Ooh, I don't study.
No, I don't study either. And sometimes I just think, like, could I have, like, done better things had I actually put effort in?
Yes.
God.
Yeah, I like to think if I actually applied myself, I'd be like so much better off. But also, I'm not mad or sad about where I currently am.
That's true.
I mean, we go to grad school at a pretty good university, and people are nice. We get paid to teach, and we're basically started our careers already, so I'm not complaining about anything. We live in fucking San Diego.
We do that.
Everyone's at least a 7.
That's not true. I have a question.
Yeah?
Why is Ashton Kutcher telling people to text him?
You should text Ashton Kutcher.
Why would I want to text Ashton Kutcher?
Because he does amazing things.
Should I, like, really text him?
Yeah.
Hold on. You text him. Ready? I have the number for you.
Okay. Yeah, let's say this on the internet.
Okay.
Can I just call him?
No. It says specifically text. It says, text me at 319-519-0576. I'm going to share a couple friends' phone numbers tomorrow morning. Diddy, Jonas Bros, Gary V, Mark Cuban.
319-519-5976?
No. 319-519-0576.
It's Ashton Kutcher, yeah?
Yeah.
Still married to Mila Kunis?
Mm-hmm.
Host on that 70s show, 2.5 Men, and did the whole thing against human trafficking.
You said a lot of words right there, and I don't know what you said. But what I think that you should text him is, hi, Ashton. We're recording a podcast right now about science. Mila Kunis is fucking hot. Congrats. And I think that could be fun for everyone. So while you do that, I'm going to go back to the nuclear energy question, if that's okay with you.
Yeah. Nuclear
energy. The cleanest form of energy that we have right now, I think probably also the most efficient, if I'm thinking about that correctly. But I think that people hate nuclear energy because... Do you have something to say?
It's not technically the cleanest.
What is the cleanest?
I do not know. If you count radiation, it's not the cleanest because it fucks up with our soil.
Valid.
And it takes years to clean up.
But that's only if you let it be a mess in the first place.
Yes.
Right? Okay. So nuclear energy. I think people are probably just scared of it because of the fact that nuclear brings a lot of bad memories. The shit we did in Japan. And also just the fact that radiation is pretty bad, you know? It really is.
Yeah, just the nuclear bombs in general. And,
yep.
I mean, we do have nuclear power plants.
Mm-hmm.
Halfway between San Diego and Orange County, there's...
Yeah, and San Onofre.
Yeah, San Onofre.
Yeah, the nuclear boobs.
Yeah, they look like boobs.
Everyone
calls them
like
the
tits.
boobs.
Yes.
They look very fake, but also have very large nipples on top.
They do.
Always erect. That is a nuclear power plant.
Yeah. I think that people just have misconceptions about it, and they fight very hard against it because they don't understand it. But I know people that are going into like nuclear energy. A girl that I just graduated with from my old school is doing a program right now in Colorado, just like nuclear chemistry.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, which is super rad. So I think that it's a really viable source of energy, probably really efficient, because I know wind and like water is like not great. When you drive from Bakersfield to Las Vegas, you see all like the windmills and stuff, and it's really cool looking, but they're not very efficient. Also, I think that Donald Trump thinks that windmills kill birds, which is concerning because...
Donald Trump thinks a lot of things that concern a lot of people.
Yeah.
If we go off the list, we would have to make a different podcast.
Okay. Well, That's for another day.
That'd be a fun, like, one-off podcast.
Yeah. Everything that Donald Trump's afraid of, that would be a very long list. Everything that Donald Trump is wrong about, very, very long
No, let's just do things that he's afraid of, because that would be funny.
But also things that he's wrong about. Have you seen that video of them, like, asking the Don what his favorite Bible verse is? And he's like, the Bible. I just love the whole Bible. It's a great book. And they're like, but, like, specifically, what's your favorite verse? And he was like, yeah, I can't pick one. They're like, from the Old Testament, the New Testament. He's like, the whole book. Love it.
It's a combination of many books.
Yeah.
It's basically a series. It's like, just like if you took all of the Harry Potters and put them in one.
Yeah. It's very sad. I don't know how anyone could look at that and be like, yes, this man is a devout Christian.
Yeah. I don't know.
Anyway, a whole other thing. Nuclear energy. Really awesome. Nicole, you're going to do great things in nuclear energy. Yeah. Hopefully there eventually will be some good education out there about, like, the pros and cons of there's good technology. There's good. I mean, people have to look for it. Yes. But, like, people don't like looking for things.
I mean, from history, we just get the fact that, like, nuclear is bad. I mean, other than that, it's illegal to start on your own because it's incredibly dangerous and you'd be hurting thousands of people around you.
Yeah.
It saves the environment. No, it doesn't. It's just...
Everything is bad. Did Ashton Kutcher say anything back yet?
He sent me I got an auto-reply text.
Ew.
Yeah, fuck. Nope.
No, but also yes.
He is a hottie with a body.
Mm-hmm.
No, Ashton Kutcher, what you doing against human trafficking? I love it. Continue the fight. Do it with your mic. Please don't put that in your mouth.
That's what she said. Cell 5. Next question. What happens if you eat a silica gel packet?
Oh, those little things that you get in, like, shoe boxes?
Or beef jerky.
They're kind of beef jerky?
Yes.
Oh. It depends how much you eat.
Oh, wait, hold on. This was asked by Pepsi Boy 428, and the thing underneath it says, about to have a nice snack.
Oh. Yeah, he wants those forbidden pockets. The forbidden hot pockets. I don't think anything.
Yeah, nothing happens. Really, the only reason that they're added into, like, stuff is as, like, a dehydrant.
Yeah.
Because they, like, suck up water, you know? So, they make things dehydrated, right? So, hold on. We use these in OChem sometimes. If we were, like, setting up something, like, really janky and we wanted to, like, dry something, we would put some silica gel packets in there. It's really fucking fun.
Wait, you use actual silica gel packets to dry stuff?
Mm-hmm. No, don't say anything about it. Just let it happen. Don't let it happen. Just let it happen.
I mean, I guess...
Just shut up.
I guess... No, I'm kind of agreeing with you. That would work.
Yeah. So, silica. Just like, you know.
Also, where did you go to school where you did this?
I went to many schools. The school of life, one might say. But...
No, I'm trying to call out your university that uses silica gel packets.
It's fine. We're fine.
Oh, you're okay.
So... You know, the amount of people that are answering this question talking about Tide Pods is concerning. Don't eat a Tide Pod. You'll be fine eating a silica gel packet, but you will not be fine. That was too many bees. Eating a Tide Pod.
We're not condoning the eating of a silica packet, but if you do eat one, you will be fine. Only if you eat one, though. If you eat more than one, then you might have problems. Yeah,
that seems like some GI issues. But on this note of Tide Pods, did you see that thing where there's, like, this really famous whiskey company that for, like, something, I don't even know, some holiday or maybe their anniversary or something, they created these, like, whiskey little things that look like Tide Pods. They're like shots, but, like, in the form of a Tide Pod, so you can put in your mouth and you're, like, taking a whiskey shot.
I kind of want that.
No, I do not. Whiskey is gross.
Oh, yeah, you're a child and drink little baby drinks.
I do not. Hard kombucha is not a baby drink.
You don't use silica gel in your labs, do you? Have you ever used silica gel in a lab?
I'm not sure.
Oh, because, like, for O-chemists, we use...
Yes, I have, actually. Like in a column.
Yeah. That stuff's super dangerous.
Is it really?
It's incredibly dangerous. Silica dust is so fine that if it gets into your lungs, it will cut your lungs apart.
That's so fun.
Yeah. I had to deal with a drum of it yesterday.
Well, hopefully your lungs are okay.
No, it's the entire rest of the day I felt like I was about to die. I had a face mask, and I had the full like cover over my mouth and nose and eyes and any hole that I had, and I was like wearing full PPE. But like, the entire day, I was like.
I told you about the time that I got acid inhalation poisoning, right?
No.
So, I'm an idiot. Just a straight up dummy.
We all know that.
And one time for my general chemistry class, I had to dilute 12 molar acid to 0.5 molar.
Okay.
Easy peasy.
Yeah, simple.
Lemon squeezy.
M1V1 equals N2V2.
Yeah, that's it. That's the whole thing. But my dumbass didn't realize that I should probably be in a fume hood for this dilution because 12 molar hydrochloric acid, you know? Yeah. So I just did it on a bench top. Just like went for it. Immediately afterwards, every single hole in my face started like leaking. My nose was running. I was like crying. My mouth was just like watering and I just couldn't breathe. And I thought that I was having an allergy attack. I thought I was going to anaphylactic shock because that happens to me.
Yeah.
Lots of times. And I was like lying on the floor, like dying, you know, and another TA comes in. He's like, what the fuck is happening here? I was like, yeah, you know, I think I might be having an allergy attack. He's like, okay, what did you eat today? And I was like, you know, I really haven't eaten much today. He's like, okay, so like, what else could it be? And I was like, oh, I just did this thing over there.
I just breathed acid.
Yeah. And he's like, well, this is like fucking awful. So I popped a lot of Benadryl, but that probably didn't help at all.
No.
Yeah. And then I ended up just like going home. And later I had a meeting with my my advisor who happened to like be like running the lab that I was TAing for. And I was like, hey, I cannot come in. He's like, oh, why not? And I was like, I think I poisoned myself with 12 molar hydrochloric acid. He was like, do you need to go to the hospital? It's like, nah, I don't believe in doctors. So, yeah, that's the story of how I poisoned myself. I felt very bad for the next week.
Yeah, you just need to. There's things they could give you to like to help with that.
Don't believe in doctors.
But science.
Science tells me that I can poison myself with 12 molar hydrochloric acid and still die. No. And still live. That's what I meant to say. So who really needs a doctor? I can find out everything that I want to know on WebMD.
Most people find out on WebMD that they're going to die.
Yeah, I have done that very many times. I have thought many a time that I had cancer.
I mean, I just assume everyone has it or was going to get it.
For sure, skin cancer. Everyone gets skin cancer.
Yeah.
We live in sunny San Diego.
There's no way to stop it. It's literally a mutation of cells that don't stop growing.
Please wear sunscreen.
Yeah. I walk to school, and I have not worn sunscreen once. I've gotten 3 shades darker and have 4 more moles.
That's very concerning. At the dermatologist today, he like grabbed my arm, and he's like, so, any moles on here that we need to be worried about? And it's like, no. You think I don't know what my fucking arm looks like? Stop touching me.
Sometimes I don't know like which moles I have.
That's concerning. How do you not know your own body?
You can't look everywhere.
Do you think it'd be cool if I did like a tattoo where I connected all the dots?
No.
I'm gonna do it anyway.
Please don't.
What do you think about stick and poke tattoos?
Wait, what?
Stick and poke.
It's a stick and poke.
Where you get like a needle or a safety pin or something and you dip it in ink.
The old school way of making tattoos. Mm-hmm. That seems terrible.
I kind of want to do one on myself.
Don't you hate needles?
I do really hate needles. But I do have a tattoo.
True. Why don't you just get a normal tattoo?
I have a tattoo.
Why don't you just get another normal tattoo instead of like doing it the old-fashioned way where you that will most likely get infected?
I do want another tattoo.
I just want a tattoo.
Anthony?
Are you about to get tattoos?
You should get tattoos.
Let's get something like right here.
You can't do a big tattoo when you're inebriated.
Not right now.
Should go.
Are we going right now?
No.
Okay.
But we should like go get tattoos.
Okay. I don't know what. Nope. I know what. I know.
I want to get one right there.
I know exactly what because I'm a narcissist and I love myself.
Or here.
No, that cold one hurts.
I have a very, very high pain tolerance. Are you going to be one of those bitches that squeezes my hand so hard that my bones break?
No, but I will need to hold your hand.
That's fine.
No, I'll be fine. I'm okay with needles. I don't know how about pain, but they'll find out.
Yeah, your first tattoo is definitely an experience.
I mean, you got yours on where? Your ankle?
My ankle. But like near
isn't
the
that like
back.
Isn't it all like bone?
It's near my Achilles tendon.
Oh, so not so much on the back.
Yeah. So the part where it got like towards the back of my heel was like,
yeah.
But
no, I want the inside of my wrist.
That's fun.
Something here. I don't know what.
I just went. Yeah, I think I want another one. So maybe we should do that. Do disabled people participate in the purge? This was asked by Kay. And she said, I know the purge is a way to decrease the population, so maybe they would include disabled people because they are a part of our population. But since they have a disadvantage, would they be included? Asking for a friend.
That's not what the purge is for. The purge is so people could get like all their like
angst
and sexualness out. Yeah, I didn't like saying sexualness.
No, it wasn't good. I do think that disabled people participate in the purge. That's as an able-bodied person, it makes me uncomfortable to talk about things that I don't know about. But I feel like that's like it would be.
I feel like disabled people would go on the best murder spree.
That's not where I was going with that at all.
They would have to get creative though.
They'd probably plan some good things. But I'm just saying that it would be like weird if they during the purge, because the whole like point of the purge is it's lawless, you know? Yeah. So I feel like it'd be weird if they were like, okay, so everyone that's not like neurotypical or able-bodied, you just like can't participate, and they just lock them in a cage somewhere. I don't know.
I'm picturing like the one guy who's like, oh, it's the purge, you could break any law. He breaks the law that you need like a ramp up to your building and just
God. You know, not being ADA approved isn't fun.
Yeah, no. You gotta put ramps everywhere and have the weird yellow bumpy things.
So they know.
Yeah, they know where the street is.
Yes, important.
That's not for...
That's for blind people.
That's for blind people, okay.
There's a blind person that lives near me. You know how I know?
Oh.
They do these walk things on the street lamps so that they like talk. But they only do that in neighborhoods that have like blind people. So it's like light is green, walk. And then it counts down, you know?
I thought they just do that everywhere.
Nope. Maybe in big cities, but in Bakersfield, they only do that if you have like a disabled.
Oh, yeah. I'm pretty sure they just do that everywhere now.
They do not.
Oh, weird.
I come from a small city that's very Republican, so they don't think the humans have rights.
I mean, that's okay. I mean, most of Southern California is Republican.
I choose not to believe that.
I mean, Orange County is Republican.
Is it really?
Yeah.
God, I fucking...
Yeah, it's Orange County.
Care about human rights. Okay, who was that? Kanye was like, the Republicans set the slaves free. Okay, Kanye. A couple decades ago, many decades ago, maybe a couple hundred years ago, the platforms switched... No, shit. The party switched platforms. So... like the Republicans are no longer the Republicans that set.
Yes, but he's also not saying a wrong statement.
He is speaking truth, but it's misinforming the rest of the general public.
Yeah.
So, fuck you, Kanye. Your wife is a piece of plastic. Redistribute your wealth so that people are no longer homeless. Thank you.
Don't go full hippie on me, please.
I'm crunchy.
What?
Crunchy?
Did you just say you're crunchy?
Yeah, that's the word that you use for people that are like hippie. People who rant about using shampoo bars on the internet.
Are you? Yeah, I know you do that. Are you in those forums?
What do you mean?
I can see you being in those forums.
No, I don't talk to other people. Did we decide that disabled people do participate in the purge?
I feel like everyone, purge. Everyone participates in the purge. Disabled people are free game, even though you are still a dick if you do it. You kill disabled people.
Yes.
The purge does not stop you from being a dick. Or it doesn't stop people from thinking you're being a dick. You just still do it. It just lets people kill you if you are. Kate, do you have a final question?
Yes, I do have a final question. Is this the final question that we're answering or the final question that we're asking everyone else?
The final question that we're asking everyone else.
Okay.
Listen to our other episodes. Leave us a like on Instagram and Spotify. We do not pay for ads. We will make this podcast spread on word of mouth. So please tell your friends about us if you like us. Leave a like. I already said that. Just spread the word. Drunkenly Educated.
We're drunk and we're semi-educated.
Yeah, we have degrees.
We do have degrees. That's weird. Okay, I have a final question. You ready?
Give it to me.
Okay, so just so you guys know, we would love to hear your answers about this. You can tweet us at Drunkenly Educated.
The Drunkenly EDU.
Oh, fuck. Drunkenly EDU on Twitter. That we would love to hear your responses to this question. But ready? It's a good one. Anonymous asked, who did Greta mean by people are suffering, people are dying? Who are the people that are suffering and dying? This is not an anti-Greta question. That's what they said. But I would love to hear your feedback on that because last week's episode, we talked about like the climate strikes, right?
Did we?
We did.
I don't remember. I haven't listened to last week's episode yet.
That's cute. But yeah, so we would love to talk about that, especially me because I love environment shit. So
yeah, so
tweet me.
Yeah, tweet her. Or you could just tweet at her at Kate the Bitch 1.
Yes, you could also do that. That might be more fun.
I kind of run the other Twitter.
That's not true.
I sometimes hack our social media and be very edgy. I think I told 3 people to fight me when I had the Twitter yesterday.
You did.
Yeah, you were one of them.
Yes.
Enjoy the rest of your evening.
Yeah, and tune in next time when we get real fucking drunk and talk about all of the science and simultaneously none of the science.
I have a headache. Drink responsibly. Listen responsibly.
Also drink responsibly.
Yeah.
And stay hydrated. Hydrate. Bye, you guys.